one second. Everything is broken. God damn it. So how did they do this? Oh. That's how. Wait, there's shuttle glass there. I just realized that whole thing's gonna be disassembled. Yep. Oh my fucking god. I hate that rear ballast. I actually hate that rear ballast. That is terrible. That is so many fucking fin parts. So what I'm doing here today is I want to build an Atlas, and oh right, the Atlas does have a glass dome right there. Hard even meant to get in and repair that ballast anyway. One second. I will show you. And yes, this thing comes with sea moss, which I cannot figure out how to launch for the life of me. That's how you get in the ballast. Yeah. This is how you get into the ballast. Apparently high pressure does organ damage now. Also, apparently there's no ladder right here. I really don't like that. It's Altera Tech. Don't worry about it. Okay. So there's a shuttle shell there, and then I mean, that's a way to do it. This bottom hatch also pisses me off. I won't lie. What even is this? Is this cable? That's fucking cable. Okay. No, that's the legacy one. So they used shell F. Which is this one. That does not work at all. So on the version of the Atlas I'm copying, this is the main power room. That's the main battery bank, and the reactor's back here. Is all the way in the back. What I'm probably going to do is turn the vehicle bays into the ballast tanks, because shuttles in this game serve literally no purpose. This is why this thing's is almost 2,000 fucking parts. Holy shit. That is some fucking detailing. Christ. Holy shit, this is some fucking decal work. Ugh. So I'm going to do something different than what the version up top does, is you can't walk all the way up to... Hold on, let me... Lights. Flashlight, there we go. So one of the things with this sub that annoy me is you can't walk all the way up front here. Other thing, yeah, that platform is invisible for whatever fucking reason, and I don't know why. Why is the reactor room on fire? Well then. Okay. So, whatever they were using for their reactor auto control just doesn't fucking work. that is a lot of connections. Like, holy shit, that's a lot of connections. Hold on, can't you just get that shape with this thing? I mean... I need this, but shorter. Which one is that? Which part is that again? I forget. There we go. Murex. I need to cover up more aggressively than that. That's too much. What the hell is it? This maybe? No, that's not it. This one? There you go. Then I can do flat from here back. Okay. I need to find something to fill this little gap right here. Okay, I can do that. Okay. That's the EVA one. Console switchboard. Correct. No. Allows machines and terminals to be operated while sitting. Hold on. Requires link display to function. Is this what I think it is? Hold on. Show links. Because if that's what I think it is... Operator chair doesn't work. God damn it. There's a lot of stuff in the old AK mods that just doesn't fucking work. Ah, well. Okay. So I know the chair doesn't fucking work. Usable device for monitoring the... Ow. Okay, that's good to... That's gonna be helpful to have in my back pocket. Missile generators. Where the hell is the non-EVA, nav seat? Hold on. I'm gonna check if this works without an EVA suit because without diving suit because I vaguely remember that being a thing with this. Okay, good to know that works. where are the basic vertical walls? Not that one, not that one. Grab that one. Grab that one. That's wrecked. That's... There's the one with the fucking cable harness. That's what I was looking for. 4, and then I need to make this... Actually, I think that an actual cable harness will look better coming off of this thing. Delete that, delete that. I can use one of these on the roof. By the way, in case you're curious why this is here, I'm mostly just using this for the generalized shape of it. I'm not copying it one for one. If that wasn't obvious already. Yeah, that sort of works. Okay. Grab this. I still need to get the full length of this real fast. Where is your 0 degree one? There it is. That's it there, and then I can add a little hump there with some minor decal work. It's the front top piece of the ship. Really, using that short a piece of glass right there. Okay. I will say, I do like having the like what looks like the reinforcement here on the glass. What I will probably end up doing is putting hull weak points on the glass as well, probably. I'm not entirely sure what my plan in here is for it. Okay, looking this up to just show you the glass shell trails. I swear to fucking God. F, honestly, I may just do that. Like, hold on. Let's do that like that, and then scale it up. Yeah, I would have to do some fuckery with that, but that probably will look okay. Or if I want to be lazy, hold on. Get the correct rotation on this, and send that to there, up a little bit, and then scale it up a tiny bit. Yep, that works. Yeah, that actually does work. No, actually, when there's gonna be a wall here for this front airlock thing. That's the vertical hull cap. I want this. Mirror X, mirror Y. Put that there. And then Control C, Control V. Put that there. So that there. Wall. Where are the... Attach with buttons. Attach with buttons. Okay. I think this is the one I want for airlocks. The external airlocks of that. That doesn't look bad. Now, where are standard walls? Vertical and sidewall. There we go. That to there. And then where is the... Yeah, there we go. Put that there. Now, something I can do is reduce the scale on this a little bit. Technically, I need that there, this here. And this needs to go move up. So it acts as the floor in this room when it's closed. I'll need to add a platform to it. Where are standard doors? Hold on, I need to check how the stuff like the Dugon does this. Which submarines have bottom access hatches? Winterholter probably? Crap. Really, there's an empty space right here on the Dugon. I actually did not know that. Interesting. Okay, where the hell's Winterholter? Where's the Winterholter? No, but you have a rear airlock. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so it just does that. It just uses the shell caps. Okay. How's it looking? How does that look in game, though, is my question. You operate the reactor for right now? While I take a look at this. Kitchen room, she's fab room. That honestly doesn't look terrible. Because I believe this bottom part of the winter halter is an aftermarket modification from. Is this just like the main fucking bilge pump or something? Why do they have such a? I guess it's just the main bilge pump or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I've never used this thing. So, in case you're curious, what my goal here is, where is it? There it is. I'm trying to make a vanilla version of this thing. At least one that looks like it could be invisible. Why the fuck is nothing labeled? Shit. Check the workshop page for wiring instructions. 1 second. Airlock controller. The inner door with buttons. 2, all inputs for when you get out. This should be active out of the outer door with buttons. You can also wire a button from the inside of the sub to this. The infiltrators with ease. Water detector set to water percent. Outputs. Okay. It literally would have cost you 2 fucking points to do this. I just closed it back, so god damn it. How do you have labels in here again? Right click, add fucking label. It's right fucking there. I hate it when people only have the damn documentation on the fucking workshop page. What is signal out 8? Times and delay components. Relay, not, and where are the fucking delay components here? There's one. Would have killed this guy to put fucking labels on his shit. It looks like that's the one for coming inside. Okay. I'll deal with that shit later. Extra buttons. Honestly, this should probably be down like this, and then Large platform. Right here. Bring it over. And then texture offset so that's in the center like that. Wait, this is a fucking thing? It's a fucking thing. I am actually a little bit annoyed right now. I never knew this existed. Oh, this makes my life so much easier. Okay, I'll have to recolor that later, but... There we go. I need something to fill that joint right there, and I can't think of what I can use. Something of this, maybe? I'm actually surprised that works as well as it does. Hold on. How the hell did they do this up here? Oh, they scaled up the texture. Okay. That's how they did that. What I can do is something like this. Well, I'm gonna send this to RNS, what they think of it. Zero. No. Okay. Okay, I think that's legitimately just the best I'm going to be able to get out of that. Okay. Having that single light there, I feel like works. Alright, turn off lighting, turn off pulse, turn off links right now. Really, they actually bothered to put emergency lighting on this thing. What is generating power on the ship right now? I'm fucking sorry, that's a balance tank. 1 second. Yeah, that looks like a bot account. If they've added you as a friend, they've tried to add me as a friend as well. Strange, can't hear you on Twitch. Yeah, I have no fucking clue why. Hold on. That channel... No. Go there. Fuck's sake, Twitch. Yeah, Kari, I don't know what's going on, because I can hear myself with the Twitch stream open. All I can suggest is check to make sure you don't have a Twitch muted or something. Yeah, that sounds about right. And yes, I can hear you. Okay, good. Fade out. I'm a little stupid. I forgot. The design looks absolutely Nova, though. What the fuck do you mean it looks Nova? Flux, explain yourself. Where are the internal walls? I don't explain myself, think of it as you will. Fucking wisp means, I swear to God. Was on a wall. Moves to there. Turn it down a tiny bit. That up. Texture offset. Wrong way. Okay, that goes there. Honestly, that inside wall cables right there looks like shit, so we're gonna need that instead. Let's see what that want. 0.3, that wall's fine at 0.3 as well. That goes there, and then nope, that's the wrecked one. I need this. Actually, technically, what I'm doing, I need to do with this. There we go. That... Where's that image that I have of the actual, like, of the original Atlas? So it has bracing on the top windows, but it doesn't on the bottom for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why. I'll bring that chill about the airlock. Auto door, auto hatch, automatic airlock. So where are you aiming for the ship to be? Generalist combat focus? I'm just building the fucking ship because I was in the mood to build a submarine today. What I'm basically trying to do is turn this thing into what looks like a vanilla submarine. What are glasses positively beautiful? Excellent design choice, in my opinion. I absolutely hate glass on submarines, Lux. Looks pretty hate it as a security choice. I hate it from the perspective of, it's fucking glass. That's the full glass door. Where's the door at the window? Window door with buttons. There it is. That should be there. And then... my gaze upon the horror of the best paddle with your own two eyes, let him see directly into your soul. No! No, Lux, I don't! You know, I totally see no problems that will happen in the future, having the main junction room right next to an airlock. What could possibly go wrong with that? Nothing at all. Nothing could possibly go wrong with that. Alright, I want some sort of light down here as well. Article 2. That doesn't really have the vibe I'm going for with this thing. That, however, does. nice. Use extra cast. Exactly, make it look nice. Just use the extra cast for my favorite anyone seeking vengeance. Not like they'll be able to take issue with your design choices. Then no. I mean, it's a thought process like that that ended up with the fucking Winterhalter. So, hold on. Where's the? Which one's the fucking Wallaby? I don't. What the fuck is this thing? What the fuck? Light valve. What the shit is this? Oh, I know exactly what this is. This is one of the new submarines made with the weak point mechanics. Hold on. Hi, Koraz. How you doing? I like how good they'll be doing all about those engineers is. Your constitution. It's so relaxing. I mean, that's just Barotrauma, though. Alright, let me actually load up the Winterhalter. Because, Kari, it's situations like what you're saying is literally what ended up with this fucking thing. God, the Winterhalter's such a piece of shit. Like, legitimately, if you removed this bottom, like, shuttle thing on the Winterhalter would be way fucking better. Like, move, like, the medical bay into this hallway. Or replace the storage room up here. Hold on, is this the armory? That's the armory. Oh. Why the fuck are the armory cabinets there, not in here? What's perfectly fine to me. I don't understand any design choices, so it just seems nice. Hydrodynamics. It's hydrodynamics, basically. Having this thing here makes the Winterhalter slower going left and right, going forwards and backwards. What the fuck is this balance ring? So, the Winterhalter technically only has the single ballast. Oh, God. Well, then. Having built in, like, a pseudo moon pool. If you do a pseudo moon pool, you'll end up with a situation like this right here. Hold on. You'll end up with a situation like this ship right here has. Since they've added electrical boxes and now the pipes. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm building that new ship down there to take advantage of. You end up with a situation like this where you have basically a massive weak point. And also just a bunch of wasted space inside the ship. Also, due to how Barotrauma handles shuttles, it's really not worth your time to have a shuttle in this game. Because if you build it small enough to fit into a cave, it's next to fucking useless as transporting people. Right, where creatures can just swim in or something. This one actually somewhat handles it. Let me grab a diving suit real fast. This is a very popular workshop ship with a pseudo moon pool. I don't remember. You might throw me the link to that one? Because I don't remember which one it is. Let me find it. Alright. There's a door right here. I don't know how to open it. Ah, well. Well, let me, yeah. There is a window door with buttons here, and for whatever reason I can't interact with it, and I don't know why. Well, that's why you can't interact with it. God damn it. pull this back here. Sticky wall blocking the inside of the door. Yeah, pretty much, Lux. That's pretty fucking funny. I won't lie. What is going on in the Warframe group chat? That's enough internet for the day. That's enough looking at the group chat for the day. Found it. It's the IRO. First page of most subbed. Why do I recognize that name? Hold on. Most popular. Oh, this thing! God, she is starting to show her age now. Wait. Hold on, window capture. Capture Steam. Hold on. I recognize the ship. I've never played a game on the ship, but I recognized it. Get in now. Yeah. I know this ship. I just don't know where from. Where do I know the ship from? Like, legitimately, I recognize the ship because of this section of it right here. Makes sense, it is allegedly famous after all. Yes, but this is the first time I've actually heard its name. Hold on. So any streams a valid guess? Barotrauma... Rubik's Raptor. Using nuclear weapons to fight eldritch gods. Load the fucking video, please. Oh my fucking god! I just found where I recognize this fucking ship from. Tell me, does this look similar to the IRO? Oh my fucking god, it was in a Rubik's Raptor video. That's where I recognize it from. That's actually fucking that's actually fucking insane. Rubik's, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, because Rubik's was playing the medic, that's why I recognize the medical base. That's literally the Iris cargo bay. Hey Jack, how you doing, man? We are... Koraz brought up the, I forgot, the moon pool has a laser turret. Yep. Laser turret right there. Alright, I'm gonna close this. Alright. Yeah, that's actually really fucking cool. I've actually never played a game on the... Hold on, I'm gonna strap this thing. I want to take a look at it. Valhalla Shipyards. That's a fucking name I have. A laser turret. It's basically a fucking stun... Lux, it's a radioactive stun gun, to give you an idea. Alright, hold on. Fuck, I just opened this sorry again. Here I am, supposed to be building a fucking submarine. And here I'm looking at a Valhalla Shipyard ship that's very fucking popular. God damn it. Done that before. Who's Rubik's? Rubik's Raptor. Funny Arma guy. Who knows, if I had something interesting for you to use for your own designs? Fair. Where the fuck is it on this list? Oh, it's all the way at the bottom. God damn it. Holy shit. Memory shared between... What? Why are you pulling the memory between... I get why older submarines did this. It just pisses me off seeing it. Because there's not a gap, there's not a physical gap in the hull. The moment this duct breaks, you can't fix it. I hate the wire. I will say, I do actually hate the fucking wiring on here. Just because of the fact, like, it's not properly run. Like, okay, that's actually really fucking cool. Authorized personnel only. Let's start shield control. I'm fucking sorry. What? Shield control? No, don't turn the reactor off. Turn it on, please. You can disable the shield to flood the room. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check anyway. Why did the suits not have oxygen tanks in them? I mean, it is old ship, so it's to be expected. Huh. I can see people using that as to absolutely troll the rest of the crew. Man, I can just feel how old this ship is. Like, this is from the time when doors defaulted to being like this, where they were on top of players. Bunch of wiring stuff, more wiring stuff. Fucking logbook. Docking hatch power transfer. Okay. My god, the Ira's so fucking old, it doesn't have automatic reactor control. Well, that gives you an idea how damn old this thing is. And that's how I shot at the Iro. It's like, it's gotten to the point where it's at because it's so fucking cool. It also just works really well. Oh, I like to force fuel tubing there. It looks like a big ass fuel rod, I won't lie. Oh, that's a fun little detail right there. Really? It's just using secured containers for this. Huh. Magazine, armory, medical bay. Yeah. It has no safety on the airlock whatsoever. Asper per Astra is an interesting flip on the usual saying of the phrase. I'm forgetting what it fucking translates to. Ah, nice. I'm sure that's never caused a single issue. Exactly. Through hardships to the stars is a common translation. Okay. That's a fucking 40k purity seal on it. Is the thing based on some sort of 40k ship or some shit? The Alec is like turn left out, kill everyone. Safety, who needs that? Man, it feels weird walking through the ship after seeing it. Okay, that's cute. Where we're going, we don't do safety checks. Okay, that's fucking cool. I like it. There's just a little cup of coffee on the nav terminal, and I love it. Let's take a look at how they did that here in a moment. Airlock. I'm sorry, is this the main fucking... That's the main docking hatch. I actually love that coffee is hot, too. Oh, so this doesn't have auto-switching for the gun. So the captain has control over the cargo hold gun. Why can it rotate 180? Why can it rotate the face inside the ship? And a funny hat on the suit cabinet. Yeah. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Whoops, I should get out of here. For traders and shenanigans. It's all about ballast floor mode. This thing only has a single big ballast. Just the thread the engineers eventually doing a drop. Oh, so it is a 40k. So it is a Warhammer 40k ship. Got it. Turn the local. Enter into the ship to blast the local claim in the back of the head. Okay, how the fuck did you do this? So this label, fin decal, another fin decal, and a pipe. Oh, and there's a broken status monitor behind it, making the smoke. Okay. That's super cool, I won't lie. Oh my god, those are stacked tail fins to do that texturing. Shit. I won't lie, I will say... Oh, I hate that. Oh my god, they did the weak point piping before it was added to the base game. Panic, warn your crewmates. Perseverers, view the floor with given tools. Okay. So, a couple of flamethrowers for ballast floor removal. A classic. What does ballast floor mode do? Does it just completely cut off power to the pumps or some shit? Hold on. Nope, that's the airlock. Damn, needed all that for some good cup of joe. So it pumps it out and shuts them off. So I'm assuming it's cutting their power. Oh, that's what this is for. This is for, like, the fire one. I assume drain the ballast and cut power? Yep. Probably. Do artifacts do much? I'm trying to remember which one is which. One drains oxygen from the room it's in. One causes fires. I'm blanking what the others do. One has an EMP effect. Hold on. Okay, got it. Faraday's do electrical zaps. Healing heals you when you hold it. I don't know what Nazmov does. Psychosis drives you insane. Sky drains air in the room, and thermal set shit on fire. It makes us there's an easy flood the room button then. Yeah. Naznov calls the monsters to you. Okay. So it's a long range sonar. It's basically a long range sonar pulse then. I'm sorry, does this one have fucking ballast floor on it? That's fucking ballast floor. Cool. Alright. One day I want to try and make a sub fitted with precursors tech powered by the cells. I'm gonna flip that on your head. Make it a pirate ship. Make it an enemy ship. Because you have the option up here. 1 second. Okay, there's a way to save a ship as a pirate, and I don't remember how. Hold on. Where's the Atlas? Let that. I mean, somebody would be cool, yeah. Exactly. And through spawn points you can have it spawn. Hold on. Spawn point. Place that here. You can enemy cargo corpse submarine exit point disabled. Where's the monster spawn point? All of my managed was making a functional power plant with the alien batteries. What you can do is, do you know how to make a signal pulsar where it only pulses the signal once when something happens? Because what you can do is you can make it so hold on, I need to look up what the item's called. Super bypass. What the fuck's the thing called? Alien generator. Here it is. Because what you can do is target ship making a barrel place game, so I know that's not about it. I've gotten pulled off onto a side tangent. So what you can do is you can have brain workplace. You can have a reactor that basically what you want to do, set the reactor to I swear I use that as the core of the masterpiece. I'm gonna have to look at it again. Okay. Before you do, what you can do is, where's the standard reactor? Standard reactor. What you can do is you can have a standard reactor hidden somewhere on the ship, make it immune to damage, but have this right here look like it's where all the power is being generated from, and the moment and through certain conditions, once it no longer is outputting power, you can have it shut down the main reactor. And then power it back up. I think you can have it power it back up when there's power cell put back into it. There's a pirate ship that does this in Dynamic Europa. I think it's one of the boss fights. But I think that's just using an alien generator that is set to not consume power cells like at all. I see. Yeah. That would be my suggestion on how to do it. If you do it that way, you're going to run into other issues, so take what I said with a grain of salt. I'm sorry, did I get this fucking height correct on this? I just like looking at the pretty ships. Never gotten to be on a single section in this game. Yeah. That's the problem with Barrow, in all honesty. Did I fuck this up? No, I didn't. Something just looks off right now. I don't know a lot of advanced building types of how my faction files duct tape shit. I mean, that is an aesthetic. That is legitimately a viable aesthetic if you don't know how to build good-looking high-tech stuff in this game. I mean, it works for the hegemony in Star Sector as well. In all seriousness, no, I am making fun. I'm just making fun of the hegemony because it's funny. Okay, where's the captain spawn point? Yeah, the pirate pieces do a lot of work. Exactly. Just as real fast. Yeah, I think this is properly claustrophobic. Oh, whoops. All in. Pop. All right. I won't lie. I do find it funny I fucked up the scaling on this. And I want the vents down there at the bottom. Okay. Then I need... The only people that can make it to each session guaranteed are either unemployed or you are their only friend. Yeah. I mean... Yeah. Then again, that's just how Barotrauma games go. I know this because I'm that friend. Well, if I was going to look up some old tablets, but the workshop's broken for some reason. God fucking damn it, Valve. God fucking damn it. Valve, ladies and gentlemen. Also, knowing Valve, it's gonna be fixed in like 20 minutes. So... Okay, hide the holes. I need to fix this. Alright. I don't like that pen. There. D1? No. And that should be... Yeah, that's above it. Okay, I think that works. Because I played solo for a bit and got lonely. Only. Fair. What the fuck is going on in the group chat? What the fuck is happening? Oh, it's that fucking Jar Jar Binks image again of Mesa. God fucking damn it. Okay, I'm gonna need Stranglehunts for later. Okay. I may not know you, but I'm willing to play. Is anyone else getting an air code when the workshop is open? Yeah, I just checked. Workshop's down currently. Worked 20 minutes ago, though. Garbage fucking human beings crashing Steam again. So how did they do these? Oh, they're just zoomed in. Okay. I see now. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy and paste these. I cannot be fucked trying to figure out how they actually did these right now. I'm gonna see if I can make some sort of thing that looks like a reinforcement real fast. Oh, but I was wondering if I wanted to be slightly self-indulgent. I asked what I thought of my old shipwrecks, but that got snubbed promptly. What's your Steam profile name? I should be able to. I can check them later. Give me a moment. Oh, no, just the entirety of Steam's community stuff is out right now. Okay, that's fucking annoying. Let me know when the workshop's back online, and I'll take a look at your stuff. I know in their pictures thing they did their click them. Okay. Here's your wild others. The thing is, Lux, there's a reason why Steam is the go-to, and like this is gonna be fixed very fast. That'd be rad, though I'm very stupid when it comes to how to play. We all started somewhere, Crimson. I mean, Jack, sorry. I guess so. And scoot that over as well. There we go. Can't be worse than me when I'm engineering for content threat. Caught on fire 4 times. So Lex, shut up. Red is not close enough to Crimson when they're 2 different people. They actually added an orange piece to the fucking... Okay, that's an amazing little detail. I would not have been upset if they didn't get... I doubt that. Who's to say they aren't the same person? Ooh, spooky. God damn it, Lux. Lux, and people say, I'm the bad influence. Don't you fucking :3 at me, you goddamn cat. Oh, I thought the reactor on fire was a good thing. I just thought it meant it was working. I'm actually concerned right now. Because, hold on. I'll have you know I'm an excellent influence, the greatest influence, in fact. I mean, it is generating power. Not when it's spewing, green smoke. If by working you mean about to detonate, then yes. Yeah, Jack, that ain't good. Nice and cozy for holidays. Ah! I'm getting shot by the fucking oxygen generator. Help! Walks into the room, dies. Yes. How many oxygen tanks were in there? Because it looks like that fire was half that fire was shrapnel. 5 oxygen tanks. Design flaw? No, gross negligence. Damn. Captain is dead. Alright, return to editor. I'm surprised that it didn't detonate. That's part of the reason why I'm rebuilding this thing. The guys who originally built it said, we're just not gonna let the reactor explode. They also add these fucking things, which pisses me off no end. Reactorlings. Yes. The small things. The micro reactors. My engineer was dead when I told him to work on it. That makes so much sense now. I was wondering why my engineer was dead when I told him to work on the reactor. Yeah, without a couple of mods, the AI is very fucking stupid when it comes to reactor fires. Oh, looks like the workshop's alive again. Alright. I was talking about the bots. Yeah, the bots are fucking stupid, is the issue. Alright, let me save this, and I'm gonna go take a look at the Submarine. Alright, 1 second. Copy that, and workshop. I'm trying to remember how to search by author on the workshop. Hold on. Okay. I know Brad's link if that's live. Throw it down. If it auto mutes you, I'll unmute you. I don't know what the fucking safety settings are set to for the channel. Oh, someone made a cheer through Remora. Okay. Cool. Still alive, and... Let's just try to... You try to... I don't... Hold on. Try just whispering me the, link directly. I can DM it that. I can DM it. That will work. Okay. Give me a moment. Flag on. Give me a moment. Channel. Alright, go ahead and throw me the link and I'll start grabbing the stuff off the workshop. I like how this has gone from me building a submarine to looking at old ass submarines. Alright. I'll open all of these. Subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, and subscribe. Some of these old, very first thing, the Shallow's no pictures. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna take a look at all of them because they look interesting. Yeah, that one actually looks real fucking interesting. Okay. Mods. Well, your first mistake is you didn't add any sort of faction tag to the start of their names. Nor what the initials of what lore shipyard made them. Throw all those at the top of the mod list so I can pull them out when I'm done, so I don't have a shit ton of blood in my mod list. Alright. So, which one's first? The Midweight Scout. Submarine Editor. Open. Midweight Scout. Load anyway, I don't care. Alright. So... I do actually like that turret design. I might steal this from you. Okay. I don't hate it. It's my most recent, most advanced. I'm going... So what you're saying is I should go oldest to newest. Got it. 1 second. So I'm going based on when they were uploaded to the workshop, by the way. From the link you sent me. So it's actually going to be the rescue shuttle up first. Alright. Rescue shuttle. What we got? Aw. I love it. Is this a... Did you modify one of the base game rescue respawn shuttles? Because this reminds me of one of the respawn shuttles. Yeah, the lab is the very first thing I made. Okay. Hold on. Which shuttle am I thinking of? Because I'm assuming this is a modified shuttle because it looks like one. Notes from my own diseased mind. Okay. What shuttle is it? Probably. It's reminding me of... Yeah, I have a lot of outpost modules in my current mod pack, so give me a moment. Enemy subs. That's not fucking it. What the fuck is it? Those are beacon station shuttles. Those are transports. Mark. Is it the vulture I'm thinking of? No, the vulture's one that looks like a fucking fish. Made a scratch at least. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing with stuff in Barotrauma. You really have to... You have to know the rough silhouette of a lot of the ships in order to not copy them. Hold on. I'm just gonna open up the fucking Barotrauma wiki real fast. Barotrauma wiki. Welcome to the wiki. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. Submarines. Class. Scout. Back. What? There we go. There's the shuttles. Alright, found it. Yep, Hillman. They do look very similar. I had to boot up the wiki too, yeah. They look very similar, but just think of, yeah, looking at them side by side, I can tell you didn't look at the Hillman before you built this thing. Yeah, this is completely different than the Hillman. It's this front path. It's this front part that made me think of that fucking shuttle. Why are there fucking periscopes on this thing? I'm fucking sorry, why are there periscopes on this thing? Why are there periscopes, no wires? Oh. Oh, that's why. They're for the spotlight. I see you didn't realize you can, I'm going to... It's rested so much has searchlights. I did notice that, for whatever reason... What? What the fuck? Why is the top searchlight like that as well? What the fuck is wrong with this thing? The fucking inbred cousin of the fucking Hellman, I guess. I don't fucking know. Okay. Instead of just being a mobile coffin. Okay. I can see where you're going with this thing. If you want my opinion for this little guy, I'm going to check this before I get that suggestion. You should have made the docking hatch you should have made the bottom docking hatch plug into this thing's power grid. Because when you dock with another ship that has a power cable going to its docking hatch, the two vessels will share power. That's probably that, and fixing the two spotlights are like also fucking de-spaghettify your fucking power grid and actually run it straight. Don't do whatever the hell this shit is. If you decide to go back through this and rebuild it, those are the only two suggestions I got. Maybe actually color code your power cables depending on what they're powering. Like, for what I do, green for diving suits and oxygen tanks, brown for lights, stuff like that. Yeah, if I were to make it this day, I'd make them also a mobile battery. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, now to your lightweight. Load anyway. All right. Okay, so about Dugon size. I do clean up the wiring later. I see... Okay, I see you're trying to do a little silly decorative thing with the main cable coming out of the reactor there. I will give you a pass for that looking ugly. Backgrounded airlock. I have some fucking opinions about that, but I will keep them to myself because there are people who really like back airlocks. Okay, I do not like airlocks like this because... I don't know, they just don't seem right to me. I think it's cheaper than Barsook. Okay. And you get what you pay for. And you get what you pay for. I mean, that's just the Barsook in general. What the fuck are these relay components doing? What? Battery power out. Junction box power. Junction back power. Okay, so this is... So you actually plug this in. Where is it? I don't do that again. If you want my opinion on self-closing doors, tier 1s should not have self-sealing doors. That is just my personal opinion on the whole automated door debacle. Tier 2s, doors connecting hallways shouldn't be automatic, but doors like on the bridge should be. Same with the reactor room, maybe the engine room, definitely not the fabrication room. Basically, anywhere else shouldn't have automated doors. Tier 3, everything's fine to be automated. Because, in my mind, the different submarine tiers are, like, the tech level of the ship. I didn't know there was a door debacle, but yeah, it makes sense. It's not really an actual argumentative thing. It's just like, this is what people seem to do. My issue is, there's a lot of tier 1 submarines that just use auto doors everywhere for the sake of using auto doors, when it doesn't make sense for what the submarine's trying to be. So for, like, this ship right here, it's cheaper than a Barotrauma. Okay, that's fine, but it needs to reflect that. Like, and this does by not having automated doors. Not having automated doors, like, the old-ass way of doing battery management, stuff like that. Also, I see this is when you, for the first time, actually plugged your, docking hatches into your batteries. Oh no, you actually did plug them directly. Hold on. I panel my blister ballast design. Yeah, I'm always on the fence when it comes to blister ballast. I don't like them aesthetically, but mechanically they're fine. Is this some sort of shitty automatically opening the door thing? Hold on. There's no switch up here. Okay, I'm just not even gonna touch this. I'm not even gonna fucking... I just noticed this. I fucking hate it. There's no reason to do this. You could have just removed the floor, right? You could have just removed these floors here, have it drain directly into the ballast. Cargo in the ballast, an old classic. Okay, I won't lie. They could add this to the vanilla lineup of submarines, and it would not look out of place in my opinion. That's my opinion on it. It looks like it could be some sort of weird captured pirate ship thing. Yeah, I don't hate this. Alright. Wiring-wise, yeah, spaghetti cable. I'm assuming this is before you figured out you could click on the cable points and actually move them around to make them look cleaner. Oh. I didn't even notice these initially. That is a very smart way of cheaply identifying what's what. I can tell how old the submarine is because the fucking tool belt has fallen out of the cabinet. Why? I also see you forgot to set the recharge rate for your supercapacitors. Oh wait, that's capacitor 3. Hold on. Nope, you forgot to set the charge rate for other capacitors. Okay. Are these actually linked? No, they are not. Okay. Okay, you actually did link up the oxygen generator, though. I will give you that. But you didn't link the fabricator and deconstructor to the cabinet that's right next to it. Yeah, the initial design does how you're trying to build bilge vanes. Oh god, I remember the fuel in the O2 bottles. What was with the fuel in the O2 bottles? What did you do? What did you do? No, this has an oxygen tank in it. It's fine. Oh, no way. Did you do what I think you did? No, that has one fuel in it. That has oxygen tanks. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not seeing what you're talking about. In the welders. Hold on. I'm opening this up in the actual test mode so I can actually take a look at the tools. So everyone spawned in the same place. That's yikes. Okay, apparently these are under automatic control for whatever fucking reason. I guess they were set as ballast at some point. Alright. Okay. I call myself detonating with oxy bottles. Yeah, your fucking plasma torch has a fucking fuel tank loaded into it. Your welders, on the other hand, are fine. Unless you fucked up with the welders in here. No, they have fuel tanks. Alright. Oh, that's such a good accidental troll. I won't lie. Legitimately, I will not lie. That is such a funny accidental troll. Oh, I see a gap in the hall. I'm gonna just do one of those. There, problem solved. Alright, there's a window. So I know my friend Luce would absolutely love this little thing. No fuel rod preloaded in the reactor. That's a choice. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about this. That is beautiful. I mean, my only, like, major complaints are fabricator and deconstructor aren't linked to the cabinet, but that's a minor gripe. The fucking plasma cutter having the wrong tank loaded into it, and everyone's spawning at the same location. Yeah, don't fucking do this. I forgot if this is where I started hiding clown pieces on the ship. I mean, I know people use clown pieces in regular ship builds, though. Alright, what's up next? Heavy deep diver. Looks like a shuttle. Oh! No, it's not a shuttle. It was just showing me the shuttle's image because I was on the workshop train. So I know. A gap? No! Not completely covering guns. I was concerned seeing the two pulse lasers back here. That this thing was just gonna be covered in. I just noticed the big ass fucking railgun. Yes, yes. Oh, this is my first CRT. That explains the railgun. Okay, hold on. The midweight transport. There it is. I don't know why, but immediately I started looking at this, I thought Nebulon B. And that's not an insult. Like, hold on. I won't lie. When I first looked at it, that's direct command to Captain. Okay. Hold on. Where is it? There we go. I'm not lying. When I initially looked at this thing, I was thinking this. The Nebulon B. Like, yeah. That's all I have to say about that. I didn't see it, yeah. Alright. So, yeah, barbed wire. Was this before we had the... Hold on. I forgot what the actual item you use between these two things is, but it's definitely not the barbed wire. I'm blanking on what it is right now, though, so I'm not gonna give you shit for that. Internal ballast, like, crap, which base game ship is it? Okay, by the way, I'm not getting transport vibes from this thing. I'm getting semi-gunboat vibes from it. Because you only have 2 cargo racks in here. You only have 2 of, like, the big unit load devices in here. When I think cargo ship, I think, like, this entire room would be full of load devices. I love the brig. Oh, that's so fucking funny. I love it. Same thing with the tool belt, showing its age. Does the ratchet have a fuel rod preloaded? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay, your wiring is getting neater. Well, minus up here at the actual junction boxes themselves. I don't have much to say about this one. Okay, if you want my opinion, I would have put... You have the depth charge launch tube nowhere near the loader. I would say have that be there instead. The visible parts are cleaner, at least. Yeah, I will give you that. It does look a lot fucking cleaner. Like, you have the cable running along the floor instead of just across the wall. You have using this platform here to look like a wiring harness. You do have a couple of loose cables over here, but they're actually neatly run so they don't look horrible. Oh, wait, did you... Actually, oh, you actually arced them going into the street dock. Cool. I don't know how to feel about the large engine being all the way at the front of the ship. Alright, that's actually linked. Transport case, not in its locker because... Funny. More of these full-size standing airlocks. I don't get why people like these things. Wait, what does that say? So it's the word triage appears to be mentioned a lot. Okay. I see you decided to run pipes before that was a thing that they let us do. That were actually important. Important in some form. Actually, what the fuck am I saying? That was only recently added. I'm being a dumbass. Alright. Yeah, I got nothing to say on this. It looks fine. It looks fine. I actually do like it a bit. Well, minus the oxygen generator being in your fucking med bay, but that's besides the point. Alright, which one would be next? Maybe a bit overgunned? It's a transport. It doesn't need a railgun. Alright, okay. Yeah, if it's a transport, it shouldn't have large weapon mounts, unless it's like a tier 3. Which this is a tier 1. Yeah, it shouldn't have a fucking large... It should not have a large mount on it. The midway attacker. My first attack for that sub. With all the basic facilities, military craft can need, including railgun, 2 coil guns, depth charge tube, and we saw turreting, tuning, and also carrying on board medical facility. Okay. If you want my opinion on this, what tier is this? I'm told it looks like a gun. Fair. It's a tier 1 attack submarine. My opinion, delete this entire room. It's an attack sub. It wouldn't have fabrication facilities at tier 1. Maybe a fabricator, but definitely not a deconstructor. Plus, stations have deconstructors, you can use those. That's an interesting way to do your loaders. Okay, I'm a bit concerned about it getting stuck on this piece of deco, but I don't think that would actually be a concern. Okay, so you're saying an empty socket for mission specific tuning? It should not be on the back like this. It should be front and center. I nabbed Thor rack off the workshop. Okay. I knew I recognized this from a couple of other ships. Yeah. This mount should either be replaced with a coil gun, not exist at all, or be a second large mount. Hold on. not the fucking spinal mounts from... Hold on. You should have your mount that says for mission tuning. It should be a large mount right here, instead of this small one all the way on the back. Like, if you're going to claim that's like the thing with the submarine is you have extra hard points. You make the hard points actually like dictate how the sub is used. Also, I see you fucked the angling on this. You want it like that. Honestly, that's that. Honestly, the angles you set up on your turrets aren't horrid. It's just one of those things where someone is going to accidentally miss a target and send a railgun shell through the hull. Wiring. Still lightly spaghettied. I won't lie, these junction boxes absolutely piss me off. Having seen them so many times now. Oxygen generator in the crew compartment that's a decision. I see you're using... Okay, so you're sort of making the back walls what they actually are, what the room actually is. Okay. Yeah, I really have nothing to say about this besides the hardpoint thing and things I say about the first ship. Okay, I see this is when you started using ducts for, I'm going to assume the last ship did this as well, the duct stuff. Yeah, I forgot what standard I was using for this ship. It really feels like you didn't really have a standard besides it needs to have a railgun on it. At least that's what I'm seeing right now. How brightly lit is this thing? Because that's another thing that, like, feeds into a submarine's role. It should be more dimly lit. I'm just telling you right now, it should be a little bit more dimly lit, especially in this room. Do you want the actual reason why it should be more dimly lit in here? This is before automated doors became a thing as well. I don't get what's you with having books on your ships. They're just skill things. Actually, you know what? Never mind. For the flavor, I get it. I actually get it now. I think I fucked up the light. Needs to be dimmer. Also, okay, so there's some sort of weird lump right here, and I don't know why. That's weird. Also, get rid of the screen. If you ever come back to this thing, get rid of the screen. That is going to piss some people off. There have been more people who are sensitive to lights like this in Barotrauma in recent years. Do them a favor, get rid of this. Get rid of that, or either disable the light on it. Because I believe this has a lighting component on it. Yeah. The lighting component on X-ray screens should always be set to off. Anyway, good to play. Marvel peeps having fun with the sub making. Have a go on, Jack. Alright. Which one would be next? Out of question, because I have nothing else to really say about this thing. Unless I want to start picking apart individual details like this mess right here. Oh god, yeah, that's gonna be painful. Yep. The deep diver, okay. Okay, so this is the first tier 3 one, so I'm gonna come at it with the perspective of it being a tier 3. Tier 3. First thing I'm noticing, it's not overloaded with guns like a lot of other tier 3s on the workshop. And I'm not going to name any names in particular. Fair enough. Why the fuck are there double doors in here? What? Push not. Wait. Oh! Yes! Thank you! Finally! Okay. I am happy about this. Yeah, because you're gonna lock the VIPs and prisoners in that room and don't have to fucking worry about them. Why the fuck is there a prison bed in here? That's the secondary engine room. Why is there a prison bed in there? Reactor designed as part of the engine. I don't dislike that. I do dislike this box right here. Hold on. Let me, That's for the janitor. Okay. This looks better than how it looked before. Same depth charge rack. Okay, if you're using this depth charge rack, you don't need the loaders, because these are already loaders. I like how the medic gets their own revolver. Okay, what is this identified as? It's identified as an attack sub. Got it. Okay. I won't lie, I don't like where... Okay, that ballast is fine. I don't like this empty spot right here. I don't like this empty spot right here. This is asking for the bots to have... For multiplayer lobbies that use bots to have issues. Yeah, like that. I wanted the texture scaling changed. Probably. I have no fucking idea. Hold on. I'm looking at the I'm looking at the image on the workshop. Yeah, it looks like how it is now. I don't know why the fuck the texture scaling is fucked. Okay, whatever. It's fine. And then you have a shuttle on this thing. I will dissect this shuttle once I've done down here. A couple of abyssal diving suits. Okay. With no oxygen tanks preloaded, that's fine, whatever. By the time you're getting a tier 3 submarine, you're gonna have extra oxygen tanks lying around anyway. Yeah, abyssal 600. Yeah, little ferrying shuttle. Yeah, I'm gonna, just so you are aware, I'm gonna be approaching with my bias of shuttles are fucking useless in this game, so keep that in mind when I start talking about that. What the fuck even is this? Oh, okay, that's how you did. That's how you did that. Okay. Wiring. Yeah, the minor spaghetti wiring is back again. Oh well. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. I will give you a pass on this. I will give you a pass on the junction boxes going into the batteries. Nothing in that locker. That's fine. Depth charge coil there. One on the top. So you didn't go with full coil coverage. All right, and then. I bet I have stuffing too many wires in single junctions. Yeah. It's called the peeper. Okay. Okay, I can't look at the peeper without going in my mod files, and I can't be fucked doing that, so I'm just gonna look at it in the... Okay, so it's just a generic shuttle. Got it. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that shuttle. I just don't like shuttles in this game. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the von Sussmark because the name is very fucking funny. And I just want to take a look at it. What the fuck? Okay, first of all, this generic outpost wall is stupid. That is stupid. That shouldn't be there. That's just blocking view for people's vision for no fucking reason. And considering you said you didn't work much on this one, this is all going to Facer, the other guy who worked on this thing. I did some of the internals. I'm going to I thought that was the fucking Romulan emblem for a second. I thought this was the Romulan emblem for a second while I was zoomed out over here looking at... I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. I made the battery brick. I actually like those. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna do a thing real fast. He had this in the burn switch on the same save, and I worked on the wrong stub. So you move stuff around to this one. Okay. I'm gonna save the battery brick. I do actually. Oh, for fuck's sake! The game fucking crashed on me. God damn it! Welcome to Barotrauma. Alright, I need to reinstall Steel Lua real fast. There we go. That's not good. The brick should have saved. It's just one of those things where I'm running out of mods where when I try to save stuff as sub-assemblies, Barotrauma kind of shits itself. Like, if I, like, let me give the game a moment to blow up the Submarine editor, and I'm simply... Where is it? Anyway, it's right here. Yeah. I don't dislike this, so I'm stealing it. System of battery ship on the workshop. I made my own, or I just joined it. I do not remember at this point. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on the workshop that people don't know. Like, there's bits and bobs of submarines that people recognize from dozens of other submarines, and people just do not remember who the original creator of the items were. Really? You're using heaters on the reactor there for vents. Interesting. Powered suit docks with no oxygen tanks preloaded in the suits. Okay. Okay, if your main ballast is gonna be a fucking blister ballast. God damn it. I do like this support beam for the button, though. Half-loaded oxygen racks, so that actually looks fine. Oh, they're using the rolled-up door frame trick like a couple of other subs. They add depth to cheaply add depth to a room. Absolutely hate this generic outpost wall. Third quarters. Yes, incomprehensible spaghetti because they used only one power cable type. Yeah, I have nothing else to say on this one. Alright, next up is gonna be the Starfarer. That's Star Walker. Why? What? One second. Oh, I didn't grab it. Oops. Is reactivating Ancient Mothball. I hate your wiring. I fucking hate the wiring harnesses. God damn. Yeah, you did Ancient Reactivated Mothball pretty damn well. Like, you captured the vibe of it pretty well. I also see the battery box. Hardpoint. Not completely overloaded with guns. It's a transport class. Similar. I worked hard on that ship wiring. Yeah. Like, that is some cursed fucking shit. I hate it. What the stuff? Alright. So you didn't realize, medical fabricators can't connect to, storage compartments anymore? Well, they've never been able to do that, but that's besides the point. I love the nav terminal. I'm sorry, is that a fucking heavy... So that's 2 heavy doors to make the nose of the ship. Okay. It has the old engine and suit rack. I still use this, I still use this suit rack from time to time. Like, hold on. Let me copy paste one out here. But instead of having them like this, I will have them... Where the fuck's rotation? I'm being blind. Rotate. I'll have them like this instead. From your head butting nose? Yeah. Yeah. I'll have the, I will place the old suit racks like this to make them look like vertical, storage racks for suits. Because them lying down on their back like that is kinda stupid. What the fuck was that? Oh, I've never seen a rotation arm. It was recently added to the game. It's up here. Oh, so in case you're curious what that headbutting sound was, I knocked something off my desk. Oh god, that fucking engine. Ugh. I absolutely hate the model for this engine. It's so fucking stupid. Alright, yeah, I really have nothing to say on this one. I like it. It's trying to stay on it's trying to stay to its theme. As far as it can, at least. It's very hard to, it's hard to, like, capture it's an older ship that was recently reactivated. Because it's Barotrauma. The older stuff looked newer. So you run into that problem. Alright, and then finally is gonna be the Scout. Yep, this is the one with the black gun turret I'm probably gonna steal because that looks fucking cool. 2 coil guns. I don't see any other guns on it, so you didn't go overboard with the guns. You don't. Is a modern remake of my first sub as a tier 2. Okay. Double upgrades from something mess that was the Salvage Clan's very first scout class. Oh, it's just you guys are supposed to be a salvaging clan. Got it. Crew notes every way. Designed for survivability in mind. She's equipped with multiple smart drainage ducts to close in the room. Once I've taken out water, I'll land the layer. Report the photos dry enough to continue working while the group is laying damage alongside a flag pin and 2 Tesla coils. Where the fuck are the Tesla coils? Okay, there's one. And where's the second one? Fancy aggressive wind mass flooding. Yep. Oh yeah, no, the automating fucking ducts are super easy. Give for bless. Why did you use a bunch of crate shelves inside of a couple of unit load devices? That's my question right now. A couple of crew bunks. A bunk hidden on the couch to make it functional. Okay. I like it. Same depth charge loader as before. Back spine. That is fucking well hidden when you're zoomed out like this. SD count. What's that back piece? Oh, it's the fucking heavy door again. Huh. Yeah, I don't up armor my guns at all in this game because I just think it looks stupid, but this one doesn't actually look horrible. Just depends on how much you restrict it. Okay, yeah, so that's not gonna look stupid trying to aim all the way backwards. Occult gibberish on a medium locker that has nothing in it. I won't lie, I never see people restrict suits like this. Say they're only for a thing for a certain department. I think it was under the impression you normally can be precise with the giant containers. They were received just request. Just... Well, the thing is, quest boxes will now go on standard crate shelves as well. I just noticed the reactor was sideways. So the reactor's doing what? It's feeding into the... Why are you feeding into a battery and then more batteries? A second kind of battery box, let's see. Yeah, mine's the actual... The absolute fucking pasta that is this right over here. Yeah, I'm operating off a lot of data info misconceptions. Yeah, because this thing it was posted 2 years ago. Yeah, I can see that. I can see a lot of like the old misconceptions. Like people are actually going to follow what's posted on the dive suit lockers, and if there's a hall breach, they're just going to grab the closest one. Yeah, but I have nothing to say on this. It looks good. It looks good, and it's fitting its role. Any battery systems from rounds when I get and rips the throttle. A super capacitor would be better on that roll. Connected to the engine then. Just due to how much power an engine can pull in this game, yeah, a super capacitor would be better in that role. I just knocked that thing off my desk again. God fucking damn it. Anyway, it's very weird looking at submarines using a lot of like the old design philosophies. Like what we use for a failsafe, what I use for a failsafe nowadays. Where the fuck's my old revolt? Where's the old revolt projector? There it is. Is this thing, which for whatever reason the game's not letting me open. There we go. I use this thing, which is I don't remember how it works. Probably figured just jack some of the stats around reinforced battery. I might need to open up the work. I might need to open up the 7,000 kilowatt hours. What's your recharge rate? That's recharge rate. Yeah, you definitely jacked the stats on these. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have no complaints about this thing. Like, if you update it with, like, the modern stuff, the modern weak point system, I think it would work well. Oh boy, I haven't played since they added those electric boxes. Fair. But, like, here's my take on it. If you go back and update your submarines with, at minimum, where's the hull weak points? Hold on. Well, pipe with weak point. Pipe weak point, pipe weak point. Where are the fucking other weak point types? Okay, whatever. Like, if you added basically a pipe that was running along here as basically reinforcement and put weak points along it, yeah, that I feel like that would fit this faction a lot more because they're salvage ships from what I'm seeing here. All right, I'm going to pull these from my mod list so I don't have a shit ton of other crap in my mod pack. I know we put somebody a sub. If I decide what I'm about to make, I'm stuck under a master created block. That's entirely fair. Okay, these need to move up here because that's where all my ship parts are. All right, don't take this as an offense. I'm gonna go ahead and unsub from these since I don't plan on really using them. And I'm trying not to have a metric shit ton of mods just installed. So that, let's put that. That. Alright. Also, apparently, someone fucking made an airship Scar into the Skies mods for Barotrauma. I'm tempted to try this out in another game. It's weird. Yeah, Conquer the Skies, this thing seems weird. I want to try it later. Alright. Re-up the Submarine Azure. I've already asked a lot with it. Alright, asked a lot with asked for this review. Ah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I might cut that. I might cut all that out of the stream at some point. I don't fucking know. You're talking to you're talking to someone who's really fucking late. What the fuck? What? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, I need to fix this. There we go. Okay. You're talking to someone who's relatively lazy when it comes to actually like making videos. I mostly just stream, so it's one of those things of I might make a video out of that, I might not. Also, in reality, this should be, like, there. It's probably nothing because there's such a zombies mod for Barotrauma. I'm trying to remember which mod you're talking about. Because I know what you're talking about, I just don't remember what the mod was called. Plus survival game mode. Yeah, I've played it. I've played it before. I wasn't personally a huge fan of it, but it was fun. It was fun for the little bit I played of it. I just don't see myself playing it again. Oh, shut up, Barotrauma. There we go. Alright. I'm debating what I want to do up here. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an airlock here. Or at least try to. Or... honestly, what I probably need to do is, make this curve up more aggressively or something. Hold on. Is it just me or is there audio sat now? Give me a moment. I think Twitch might have done is stupid when my game crashed. The static's gone. Okay, is that same issue gonna happen if I have it down? Okay, is that same issue gonna happen if I have it down? Okay, is that same issue gonna happen if I have it down? Okay, is that same issue gonna happen if I have it down? I am sorry for the infinite speaking. Okay, so it's something to do with my game audio capture. Hold on. Capture nothing for right now. And then capture Barotrauma. Okay. The static is gone. If the game crashes again, I'll have to do that again. Okay. So I figured out what the issue was. I just needed to set the game capture to not capture Barotrauma for a moment, and then set it to recapture Barotrauma, and that fixed it. I don't know why that fixed it. I don't know how it fixed it. It just fixed it. Fucking OBS moment, I guess. I don't fucking know. Alright, get that back open. Close that, and back to work on this. Alright, how am I going to do this? Actually, if I do that, I know a cheeky little way I can hide this. Okay, I'm gonna replace that with the standard wall, because that just looks fucking disgusting at this point. Like, it's one of the areas people are gonna commonly be. There's not gonna be exposed wiring. That's that fucking egregious. Normally. Alright. Where is the wall with the cable harness built in? Because this is gonna be like a little utility closet, basically. Oh, what else? Need to... I'll set the weak points to last, because that's going to be an absolute pain in the neck to do. Decorative. That's all back walls. I need structure. So I know the Dawn has a couple of open spots like this in the hull. Yeah, maybe I have to crouch in there, that's fine. Okay. Good. Subdocking hatch with a delay for submarine the shells. Instigal 1. Okay. Docking hatch silent. Regular docking hatch. Are these two compatible? Yes, they are. Okay. So for context, what's going to be up here? It's going to be where is it? Where the fuck's the battery go? I'm going to like put batteries up here because it's meant to just be a little utility cabinet for stuff. Actually, hold on. How big is the... No, not looking for engine. I'm looking for generator. I could actually put the backup generator in here. And it would fit. Ooh, electrical attic. Putting the backup generator in here actually seems like a better idea because... Diesel? Yeah, it's a backup generator. Diesel's just like the easy thing you can get a lot of. Do we have an alternate reactor now? No, this is from a... It's from one of the EK mods, and I'm blanking on which one it is from which one it's from exactly. Because I just use a version of EK that has all the mods all the mods combined into one. I think this is I think this is originally from EK Shipyard. Oh, I mean, where's the fusion reactor? That thing's fucking funny, and I love it. Honestly, if there's one mod I would recommend, let me go grab it for you, because I actually do enjoy it. It's also fits. It fits very well with Barotrauma. Here you go. Ugh. I just realized my load order is fucked. One second, I need to fix my load order. Because, I'm running Barotraumatic and I have this mod, like, at the bottom of my fucking mod list. Where is it? Get over here. Barotraumatic, EK, that goes there. Whoops. Yeah, that would explain why fucking headsets weren't working. That would explain why the headsets weren't fucking working properly. God damn it. Actually, I might just call the stream here for the night. As I did get shampoo in my eye earlier today, it's still fucking hurting. So, I'm probably gonna call it here for the night. There's a Discord now. It is linked on the, stream. It's linked on the stream page. It's linked on the stream page. It's just called, Discord. So, feel free to hop in there. I'm gonna head out and get some fucking sleep. I am tired and I have a splitting fucking headache. So, have a good night.